What's up everyone, 7-Star Mike here, and today I want to go over the ORB method again. ORB, opening range breakout. Now at the end of this video I'm going to show you where to find the video that explains it, and that video has a link in the description where you can put the script right on Thinkorswim charts. It does it automatically, you don't have to draw it, so if you have a screen with multiple charts on it, it's going to show up on all of them at once. Before we get to that though, let's take a look at some examples today and why I like it so much. This is SPY. You can see this big red level here. That's the opening range of the low. Now I use the 15-minute setup. I do use it on a 1-minute chart though. So what that means is that it's a 1-minute chart, and after 15 minutes of action for the day, it's going to print the high and the low point of that time period. So this big red and this big green line, those are the highs and lows of the first 15 minutes of the day. Now what we're looking for with this strategy is a breakout above or below those levels. So you can see here, this level here is where it printed for the day. That's the low for the first 15 minutes. So it prints that level there. You can see later on in the day it tested that level and held as support. However, once it broke through that level, you can see it tried to gain upper momentum there but couldn't, so now that level holds as resistance, and then it makes a nice downward move. So that's SPY. Now if you guys have this on multiple charts, you'll see it come into play quite a bit. Here's Apple. So this was the low for the first 15 minutes of the day, so that level prints. What happens when we break that level? It comes down, it goes back to test that level. Again, it holds as resistance now, and then it goes on a downward movement. Again, you can see those levels will come into play multiple times. So if you didn't catch this move here, when you see it rejects there, there's another potential entry. Now, what I also like about this method is that it's a low risk entry. So let's say it rejects here and you want to get in with some puts, you're going to know right away if you're wrong because you're going to get out right above here if it breaks above that level. So you're getting out close to where you get in. You're not going to lose a whole lot on those contracts. So low risk entry, if you're wrong, you can get out right away. So in this case it wasn't, and it continued a downward movement. Now one more I want to show you guys is Roku, and this is just to show you guys that it happens on multiple tickers multiple times a day. So your first 15 minutes of the day, that was the high, that was the low. You can see once it breaks through this level, it's got a nice downward move. It did go back to test that level and it held as resistance, and it made another downward move. So this is one of those things where on multiple points throughout the day, those levels are going to come into play. Now let me show you where to find this. Let's go to YouTube. Go to 7-Star Traders in the search bar. You can type in up here 7-Star Traders. This is me right here. The easiest way to find it is to go to the playlist right over here. If you click on playlist, and then the first one, the essential videos, click on the essential videos. Now, this is going to go through the whole playlist here, which we don't want to watch right now. What you can do, let's get rid of that. You can go to the full playlist down here. So view full playlist. That's going to bring up all the videos in my channel that I think are kind of the most important ones to start out with. And this one right here, how to find entries using the ORB strategy. If you click on that one, let's pause it so I'm not talking over myself. And then if you go to the description here, click on show more. This is the link for TOS. So if you use Thinkorswim, import this script right here. And what it's going to do is put these levels here, the high and the low for the first 15 minutes of the day. Again, I use 15, you can change it. Some people use 5 minutes, some people use 30 minute. I found the 15-minute works best for me. I do use it on a 1-minute chart, so I'm watching how it develops between that time frame. So the script will put these levels, and these are some extensions on there automatically. One of my charts has 9 charts on it. My main chart setup that's actually on a side monitor, that has 9 charts on it. So the script will print these levels on all 9 charts at once. So it makes it easier. You don't have to go around and chase every chart that you're looking at. That is ORB, opening range breakout. Try it. You'll find throughout the day those levels come into play multiple times. It's a very easy support and resistance strategy. If you're struggling with trading, simplify it. This is an easy way to find low risk entries.